Experience. Personal experience is the basis of all real literature. Everyone's going to have their own experience and perspective on everything. Other people do not have to change for us to experience peace of mind. Prophecy, however honest, is generally a poor substitute for experience. The more experience you have, the more confidence you get that you're ready. Ends and purposes, whether they exist as conscious or subconscious tendencies, form the wrap and roof of our conscious experience. Experience is always a plus, but I believe if you're good enough for an F1 seat, you're good enough for the year you arrive in F1. Each of us brings to our job whatever it is, a lifetime of experience and our values. We deem those happy who, from the experience of life, have learned to bear its ills without being overcome by them. Whoever doesn't know it must learn and find by experience that a quiet conscience makes one strong. The only real security that a man can have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. The soul is everlasting, and its learning experience is lifetime after lifetime. If you do build a great experience, customers tell each other about that. Word of mouth is very powerful. The human dilemma is that which arises out of a man's capacity to experience himself as both subject and object at the same time. Where you are in the consciousness has everything to do with what you see and experience. The pain of powerlessness is excruciating. It is the most painful experience in the Earth School, and everyone shares it. The mind, when it has an old experience, will add the data into its current experience, and it keeps coming up with the wrong answers. The wisdom of the wise and the experience of the ages is preserved into perpetuity by nations' proverbs, fables, folk sayings, and quotations. Age should not have its face lifted, but it should rather teach the world to admire wrinkles as etchings of experience and the firm line of character. The questions which one asks oneself begin at least to illuminate the world and become one's key to the experience of others. Nothing shows up the difference between the things said or read so much as the daily experience of it. The kind of experience of humility and happiness that comes with the gratitude tends to crowd out whatever is coarse or ugly or mean. When you grow up, you gain experience and realize that you're capable of. Take control of your consistent emotions and begin to consciously and deliberately reshape your daily experience of life. Our minds and memories are crowded with common experience of nature. So far, you must have learned how valuable experience is. Let's check out some more quotations. Rejection is the one constant of human experience. It's always a wonderful experience to keep working. It is very intelligent man's experience that evil doing recoils on the doer sooner or later. Sometimes in life, your best teacher is experience and going through something to figure it out. Missionary work has never been easy, and yet the joyful rewards cannot be equaled by any other experience. There's little that compares with the thrill of a hit major motion picture experience. The essence of a role-playing game is that it is a group, cooperative experience. No experience is necessary to push yourself past what you think you can do. Everything that we experience every day leaves a long-lasting impression. Never become so much of an expert that you stop gaining expertise. View life as a continuous learning experience. Experience is that marvelous thing that enables you to recognize a mistake when you make it again. Technology, the knack of so arranging the world that we don't have to experience it. Experience has shown how deeply the seeds of war were planted by economic rivalry and social injustice. The wisdom of the wise and the experience of the ages are perpetuated by quotations. Experience teaches us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from boasting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession. Education is when you read the fine print. Experience is what you get if you don't. We identify in our experience a differentiation between what we do and what happens to us. The educator must believe in the potential power of his pupil, and he must employ all his art in seeking to bring his pupil to experience this power. The prism through which you experience life is so unique. There is no objective experience. It was the experience of mystery, even if mixed with fear, that endangered religion. Any experience that touches you in any particular way is good. It can be a horrible experience. If you carefully consider what you want to be said of you in the funeral experience, you will find your definition of success. The word experience is like a shrapnel shell and bursts into 1,000 meanings. Experience is a revolution in the light of which we renounce our errors of youth for those of age. Space travel for everyone is the next frontier in the human experience. Our memories, the way we tend to experience them, are sort of fuzzy around the edges, like a watercolor that has bled into the past and is not totally clear. Men are wise in proportion not to expect. Men are wise in proportion not to their experience, but to their capacity for experience. It is impossible to experience one's death objectively and still carry a chip. We cannot control what emotions or circumstances we will experience next, but we can choose how we will respond to them.